Hello, my beautiful collectives. My name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. All right, my beautiful darlings, let's jump right in here. So what's going on with your person? What is on the collective's love interest in the current, based on how they're crossed romantically? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. They're the main person, the main person, the people cards, the main people. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to. All right, they want to offer you love. They're in love with you. Ace of Cups energy. You're their true love. There has been a lot of crying and sadness in a state of confusion. There's a lot of emotions here at play with your person, with you. Let's see the obstacle blockage at this time. They want to offer you something here, Ace of Pentacles energy, something about money, family, children, or long term. They want to make sure there's something, there's been like this waiting around and a sense of wisdom here. And it's like almost like they want to give you love, but then they want more than that. But this obstacle blockage is like, all right, where is this going long term? Okay, so let's keep going here. Interesting. Okay, so we got a person around this. There's this concern about this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, masculine, and them coming forward to offer you an offer of love, Ace of Cups energy. But on the same token, I feel like from this particular card, this King of Wands, that there's this strong chemistry and passion between you and this person. They want to make the wisest decision. They don't want to like rush in. They know there's like strong chemistry and passion here, and they deeply love you with the Ace of Cups energy. But they have this concern about this other person around this situation when it comes to you. The obstacle blockage is wanting this long-term emotional happiness, Ten of Cups energy, and seeing there can be a future here with the Ace of Pentacles energy as the obstacle blockage. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So there's definitely a regret of the reason why they're treating you the way they are. They're realizing you're their ideal partner. Wow, that's a good card to come out for the current, for your person. They said that you're their ideal partner. You're the one. And there may be also an awareness that you're the one because of this other person around this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Because of the fact that they want to offer you love, this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, your person now has an awareness of you being the one. So a lot of times people don't appreciate someone until someone else says something about that person. I get the sense that there's a person around this, maybe their friend, that's like, wow, your person has so many of these good qualities. And I feel like your person didn't realize in the past that you have these qualities because all they could see was their past history and the things that they had been through, which really block them from seeing the truth about who you were. But it's not until these things that happened with these other people that your person looked at you differently, that took a second look at the situation and realized they made a mistake. I see that the obstacle blockage is having to take romantic gestures towards you of love to realize that there could be some kind of long-term emotional fulfillment and some future here. Yeah, I definitely see what you're not seeing about the situation is they were confused. But we're going to get to that in a moment here. Very interesting. Bottom of the deck shows regaining some kind of confidence and wanting to speak to you about the truth, about these old memories of the past and these obsessive energies about this legal decision and this marriage. And is waiting around to see what happened here and why there were so many lies and deceptions. and cautiousness around it with the Nine of Wands energy. So let me move this out of the way for now. And let's move on to the next deck down here. So it's really good because they're seeing you as the one. There's a realization about you because of other people around this. All right, what's going on with the collective's love interest romantically? They're the person, the person's the main person. Show me cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Yeah, they want to reunite here in the current. There's depression, knowing that something has to be healed here as the obstacle or blockage. About to be shocked there, I see. Main person's coming out in the outcome, that's good. Yep, see? Them reuniting with somebody from before is the reason why they see you differently in the current. They see you differently because they reunited with somebody from before. Healing, depression about a commitment, engagement, or marriage, or an obligation, or someone from before, maybe they were committed to. So that was the obstacles, delays, and challenges. Interesting. Yeah. The realization that this person from before, the memories of the past, the situation before, and a person who lied about things. So I wonder, you guys can let me know in the comments below. Did you have somebody that was around this that you were friends with or you knew? Because it looks to me like they're looking back to the past and they're realizing this person lied about you. This person lied about you. That they weren't honest about really what was going on with you. And it was a form of cock blocking, okay? I see there's sadness here as the obstacle or blockage with your person right now at the moment. And this depression about what could have been with you for a long-term commitment. I get the sense though, we'll talk about this in a moment, but a mother or an aunt or an older sister is around this is really helping this situation here. And it looks like this person may have already been aware of things being off, okay? All right, so there was and the overall energy, we see this loss of communication and this funniness about this child around the situation, okay? Or starting a family, and this moving, and a lot of prideful energy and waiting for the right time. Okay, so let's keep going here. I'm gonna go down another layer here. Let's see here. What's going on with the collective? Romantically. Based on my Celtic cross. Show my cards in C with their person. Show my cards in C. Show my cards in E. 2, C. So it's like, I get the sense that they are looking back to the past and they're realizing now, I didn't see things clearly because there's another person coming in here that they have reconnected with. I'm like, all right, so I want this to be clear cut. So in the past, they were dealing with people that surrounded you and possibly even their friends that were saying things that were lies or gossiping about you that weren't true. And in the current, they reconnected with you and they reconnected with another person, and now they're realizing that this was not true about you. These things weren't true about you, that they read the whole situation wrong. And that's why they made the decisions that they did in the past, because they read the situation wrong. Yep, I see something about this work situation, this profession and the current. And I see the obstacle or blockages with a sense of complacency or acceptance. Interesting. The advice is talking about these lies and deceptions here. Yeah, this work situation and a sense of somebody trying to manage this situation, a sense of routine. Yep, I said the acceptance of this marriage, complacency about a marriage was the obstacle or blockage, or is the obstacle or blockage. Yep, there you go, collaboration here is the current. work situation, management of this collaboration. Obstacle or blockage is the friendship. Acceptance of this couple, this marriage, this contract, and this friendship is the obstacle or blockage. So acceptance, complacency about these connections here was, you know, they took it at face value that these people were telling the truth. But now I see in the current, they're realizing no, because I see that there is, in the influence right now, there's an angry energy about this surprise, about these alliances, or this alliance around this. They're angry about this alliance and the surprise that they're finding out. Okay, bottom of the deck, yep. They're definitely looking at old memories of the past and knowing that they were alone and that this was a nightmare and that they were coached. And there's definitely something about this online community and nefarious here for money. Okay, so it seems to me like somebody was using somebody for money, and that was the reason why they did what they did, lied about what was going on with you because they wanted to have an edge on the situation. Maybe they wanted to use your person for money. And so there was a greedy energy, and so they lied on your person to get the edge on the situation. But now it's all coming out in the wash, because what did I say in the other video earlier in my short? This reality is made so the good guy wins. Okay, that's how this reality was made. So I don't care how many people are turning around and doing this cock blocking and all these things here. It's all going to come out in the wash. It just, you can see it. It's already coming out in the wash. Everything's unraveling here. There's a realization. Everything is coming apart here with this situation with these people. The lies are coming out. Things are being revealed. So let's keep going. Let's use this deck. I don't want to use my deck. All right. What's going on with the current when it comes to the main person? What's going on with their love interest? They're the main person, the person's the main person romantically based on my Celtic cross cards. I see. Show me the cards I need to see. Yeah, look at this. Literally saying, yeah, I messed up. How do I fix this in the current? Yep, you see? Obstacle or blockage. I didn't know what I was agreeing to. It's a lot about looking at old memories of the past. That's what I see you're not seeing about the situation. Yep. And trying to fix things now, bring things together. Obstacle or blockage is, I didn't know what I was agreeing to when it came to love in this conversation. And it stemmed from the trauma that they dealt with from past relationships or past relationship here, of the reason why they did what they did, but then other people took advantage of that and moved it the way they did to their favor. You see, I messed up. There's a lot of regret about things being messed up and broken, and I don't know how to I need to bring things together with the main person. The obstacle or blockage is to this opportunity. I didn't know what I was agreeing to when it came to love, when it came to this opportunity as the obstacle or blockage. And I do see what you're not seeing about the situation. There's disappointments. Oh, wow. Yeah. What do you see what we're going to talk about in a moment about what's happening, what's coming up in the immediate future? Yeah, definitely. There's destiny there. All right. Lies and even some spell work going on here, okay? And for somebody to put the effort into the situation is the overall energy. All right. I'm going to use my deck, and then we're going to go through this all the way, okay? All right. They're the main person. The person's the main person. What's going on with the collectives? Of interest romantically. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. People around this. Single and available to pursue, obstacle or blockage, or wanting to do something with you alone. Interesting. Main person. Influence of secrets. Let's keep going. There's definitely a lot of overthinking going on. Your person's thinking about you a lot. They're obsessing about you and these people around the situation. You're going to be shocked and surprised. That's the obstacle or blockage about them being single and available to pursue. Because I get the sense that you're not sure what the heck is going on with them and their connection. They want a relationship with you. I see that in the current. All right, people around this, socializing, more than one person around this situation. I'm obsessing about a relationship with you. I'm defensive and cautious about getting hurt as the obstacle or blockage until somebody's single and available to pursue. So they want to make sure you're single and available to pursue, or they're single and available to pursue, and because there's a concern, they want a massive change to happen here. Interesting with the advice there. Bottom of the deck is showing healing these delays and challenges, which also this can be an infringing party, that cause the stress around this situation, and listening to the intuition about the wisdom of a long-term commitment and being hopeful and giving it time and knowing that this was a blessing because of these friends around this. So the overall energy is speaking of the fact that the reason why your person treated you the way they, like, remember, we all have lessons of why things happen the way they do. If it was clear-cut, guys, there wouldn't have been spiritual things that you would have learned along the way from this person, from the things that it went through that was delayed around, right? Just like your person also learned things about the situation. Because this is a divine connection. This is not a regular soulmate connection, it's a divine connection. So there was spiritual understandings here. And so even though these people came along and they did what they did, remember, what's going on with this reality? How are we supposed to learn anything if we don't have any bad guys to go against, right? Same like a video game. Like a video game, if you were literally playing that video game and it was so easy, you could just like literally go through the boards like, no bad guys to beat, right? And you get to the end, you wouldn't play the game. So in here, in this reality that we're dealing with, we have bad guys here that, delayed things, caused blocking and all kinds of stuff. And now everything's coming out in the wash because spiritual lessons have been learned. And now things are going to start moving forward with you and your person. And there is an awareness. You had the awareness before in the past, but now this person's aware in the current. And so they're going through the same things you went through before, they're going through now. They're aware that, hey, the people I've been dealing with, they haven't exactly been honest with me. Here I've been trusting them and thinking this, that, and the other. And now they're seeing the truth about the reality of this situation. And now they're like, oh my God, I messed up. I made a mistake. How am I going to fix the situation? So going to the current, let's talk about it. What's going on with your person with you? There's this concern about spending time with you, socializing, going out, and obsessing about a relationship with you, okay? That's what's going on in the current. They're realizing they messed up and they want to bring things together with you as the main person. There is this work situation and this management of these, or this money situation, this management of this collaboration. So they have this understanding that they've been managed, that they've been dealing with a situation where a person was just dealing with them or doing what they were doing because they wanted to use them for money. So I see that they're looking at these old memories of the past of this person and realizing there was lies there. And I see that they're realizing from this offer of love, and it just seems like there is a person around this situation from the other side, from your person, like a friend or someone around this, maybe even a family member for that person, that's like, wow, your person is really amazing. You know, they have all these great qualities, and your person is taking a second look because they're like, wow, I really messed up. I can't believe I didn't see these things before. I was really oblivious to this. Why didn't I see these things about them? And it's just because they didn't give you a chance, because of the people that were around this connection before were lying. They were lying because they wanted to get their way. They manipulated the situation, and that is why your person didn't see what they saw before. So that's why things got messed up. So I see this offer of love, this person, and realizing you're my ideal partner. No, the main person's like, you're my ideal partner. I'm not going to let this person come along and just take you away from me. I want to be with you. You are my ideal person. Okay, so going further, obstacle or blockage. Giving you an offer of long-term emotional happiness and romantic gestures toward you is obstacle or blockage. So they want long-term emotional happiness. They want to make some kind of offer. They want to know there's a future here. Single and available to pursue. Shock and surprise. And defensiveness about getting hurt. Obstacle or blockage. I didn't know what I was agreeing to when it came to love, and I want to give you an opportunity offer here, okay, as the obstacle or blockage. There was an acceptance about a marriage because of friendship, and maybe they were even pushed into another situation here, okay, that could potentially, you know, put them into another marriage with somebody else because of friends, okay? So I see healing a situation when it comes to commitment and the sad energy here, sadness. Okay, so what happened in the past? Ex-partner caused confusions in a commitment. As I said, past history. Past history. The past history, it could have been both of you, had a really difficult time past history-wise because you're twins. So, you know, it's a divine connection. You mirror each other. So as both of you may have just been having a lot of uncertainty because of what you had dealt with before. You dealt with the karmics before. And so as a result, when you were looking at each other, you were just like, oh, this person's going to be exactly the same way. But then the friends around this didn't help the situation and manipulated things. And I see fulfillment of desires. I see this blessing and a sense of wisdom. So they realized in the past, they started to realize in the past, this person is who I wish for, who I wanted. They have so much wisdom. They're so spiritual. And I see that their sweetheart and this reservation and trying to have a sense of satisfaction about it. So there was reservations. And I see, because in the past, there was this loyalty and devotion to an infringing party when it came to a marriage. And I see that there was arguing and fighting with the main person about this cheating, this passionate actions here, Knight of Wands. So it wasn't even like, it was like a situationship in the past with you and this person. So what's going on beneath the surface you don't know about? There's a reaction and wanting to be happy and missing you a lot. They're missing you. And they're triggered by this. Because now there's a lot of reminiscing about what happened. And they're like, why did I wait so long? Why did it take me so long to realize about this situation with them when they were the one for me the whole time? So I see like a lot of reminiscing of the past, things coming full circle, and them feeling disappointed with themselves. I see what you're not seeing is them sitting back and trying to figure out how they can fix this, and meditation, contemplation there. And I see this is a blessing to them. They know it's a blessing, and that they know they want to have a positive turn of events, and also there's a mother, an older sister, an aunt around this that's really helping this situation with you and them. It's like this mother, this older sister, this aunt already knew you were a good person for them, but it was like they had to see it. There was this money situation and new perspective, and them realizing they were confused. So at the head of the matter, you're uncertain about this money situation when it came to love. And I see your main person stuck in the middle and needing to walk away or avoidance. So they may be avoiding you because of this bullying, this embarrassment, and needing to apologize, but they're spying on you from afar. They're watching you from afar. And I see that there's people around this and friends and an infringing party. So even their friends and other people may be spying on you too. So that's crazy. So I see that there's a sense of responsibility and a person who's been doing a lot of soul searching. So definitely this other person, whoever this is, has also been talking with your person and analyzing about the situation and realizing about these sense of responsibility to the situation spiritually. So what's going to happen in the near future here? Let's talk about it. There is this concern about this new love and these regrets about the past and strong chemistry and passion between you and your person. There is this friend and criticisms and trying to be sly and slick when it comes to you. So a friend is coming forward, is going to try to get with you. And I see they're going to protest this to your person, saying they're single and available to pursue, and they're going to protest this and try to manipulate the situation to their favor with you. And I see that there's going to be a shock and surprise to the main person when it comes to this house and home. So I almost get the sense, because of this other person around this, that is interested in you, that is aware of the unique and specialness about you, collective, that now there's going to be a rush to your person to do something. Okay? Because I see that there's this concern about this new person and getting to the point, speaking the truth, and wanting to apologize, because this other person, whoever's around this situation, this other person knows exactly what's going on. Your person hasn't told you exactly what's been going on, but this person that's in the helm of this, that knows everything that's going on, they know exactly what's going on. And they're going to try to come forward to you and protest. You don't want to get with the main person, because I'm a better choice for you. Because I'm a better choice for you, because look what they did. Look how they didn't appreciate you. Okay? They're going to come forward and they're going to say these things coming up in the current. Because I see, here we go. Main person is going to be given an offer and a choice to be made. And I see this house and home situation, and I see single and available to pursue, and this sense of healing here as the advice. Lies and deceptions about the readiness and a strategy around this. See that? Foolishness about being stuck and complacent and wanting to have a sigh of relief as the advice. I see getting a lot of attention and clarity from this person, King of Pentacles. There's going to be an influence of knowledge and secrets of family conflict, and you needing to make a decision, or more or less them making a decision. So this is why they've been treating you the way they are. There's been secrets and knowledge of this family conflict and needing to make a decision. And the reason why they've been treating you the way they are is because it's concern about happiness and trying to kiss and make up and shock and surprise about the situation. And the reason why they've been treating you the way they are is because this alliance and a surprise and concern about being angry, okay? And why they've been treating you the way they are? Because of this concern about this alone time and knowledge and feeling a sense of regret. So it's almost like they weren't willing to move forward because they're willing to hold back because they were concerned about making someone else upset if they would come forward towards you. So they were trying to appease this person and being in a sense of complacency. And you guys could have been mirroring each other. So both of you could have had the same kind of situation, right? But you have to take this as it resonates. It could have just been you or them, but somebody was appeasing the other person, the karmic. And because they were concerned that that person would be mad at them. So they just went with the complacency of their situation. So I see this collaboration, third party. Regrets about this heartache is the influence here. So what's the outcome? I'm going to make the effort and I want to be honest with you in this conversation. The outcome is I want to apologize and I want to heal this with the main person. The outcome is saying I have feelings for you. We see this letter, message, document, paperwork, and a lot of soul searching about this situation. The outcome is saying there's this concern about losing out on this destiny and a happy surprise. The outcome is saying romance and a relationship and communication. So there's going to be communication about a relationship and communication about it. Romance and communication. And money and changes. And this concern about moving, lots of movement, changes, and these desires. Okay, so strong desires coming out. Third wheel and prideful energy about this family. Outcome is saying, I learned that you are my long-term love, and I realized this idea. So there is a learning about you and them, long-term love, and an idea. This spiritual sense of trappedness and realizing they have evidence of it. So they realize you guys are destined to be together, okay? This money and surprise and this concern about defending a position. So definitely there's going to be talking about greediness of other people about this money situation. An ending of these thoughts of this pleasure seeking, okay? Cheating, pleasure seeking. So that's going to come to an end. Main person, and we see there is this advice about this other person. This other person is going to help with advice to the main person with you. I see going around in circles and trying to heal this juggling going on. Two of Pentacles energy. Outcome is saying completion, accomplishment, and avoidance of this end of this tough cycle. And the outcome is saying family and optimism and this person who's giving advice. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. So could be a sister, could be a daughter, could be a friend, but it does look like it's very optimistic for the future for the main, people around this, okay, you and your person. So let's see, how does your person feel about you? How does the collective's love feel about the collective romantically? Show my cards and you see. Show me the cards I need. 2, C. And I keep hearing that song, I Don't Know Why I Run Away. That one by The Weeknd. And there is this, obviously there's been this run, chasing, and avoidance here. So it's like they're aware of you and they watch you from afar. But then they're asking themselves, I don't know why I did this. See, I see this lying and deceptions. They're having a lot of dreams about you and wanting to propose. They want to take you out and celebrate, go out somewhere. They want to have a window of opportunity because they know that you're their twin flame. There was this ex-partner here, and it's come to an end. And they realized that this person just had a lot of charisma and manipulated them. Yeah. Wow. They knew there was lies about this celebration, hanging out with this ex. And that they were dreaming about you for this window of opportunity. We were concerned about this ending of this opportunity with you. They're ready for a long-term commitment and marriage with their twin flame. So they see you as their twin flame. They've hid this away and tried to relax about these imperfections about their situation. But you're their true love. And they know they made a sacrifice in this attraction. There was a lack of trust in their spiritual understanding when it came to this doorway of opportunity. And they're realizing now that they should have focused in on themselves instead of leaving you out in the cold, which causes heartbreak. So what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? What does the collective's love interest want to say collective romantically? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need. 2. C. What do you want to say to you? I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. I stalk your social media. That's exactly what I'm getting from the message too. That they're watching you. They're definitely aware of you. They're seeing you, whether or not they're in your space or not, but they're definitely, there's a way for them to see you. Because I see they're obsessed. They said that you hurt them. They know how special you are at this point. They've been dreaming about you. And they're nervous. They want you to unblock them. You are perfection to them. They want to know if you're still listening to them. There was this concern about focusing on money, and they're upset. So they're upset that they let this focus on money stop them from the connection. And now they're crying about it. And they want to know if you'll listen to them. That they feel emotionally secure with you. They said, I'm single and available to pursue. I hear a train, moving, travel. It just wasn't the right time because of this passionate situation. So there again, they're admitting that they thought this was just a situationship. They were using this for destructive means because of dealing with the karmic. And they didn't really realize how special this connection was. See, unclear. And they didn't say anything. There was somebody they were afraid they was going to get hurt. And so they were trying to let go of these past wounds. But it's just simple. They want you and them forever. And they're missing you. Okay, so let's see some advice. Let's see some advice. Here's advice for the collective when it comes to their person romantically. What action should they take towards this person if they want a long-term committed romantic relationship? Show me the cards I need here. See? Show me the cards I need. 2. C. It said be patient. Give it time. Things are about to line in your favor. You're about to be delighted. You're going to get what you wish for. It says, in your awareness, trust the universe. Stay grounded. When it comes to your thoughts and plans, when it comes to this person around this, have a sense of innocence, okay? Know that things happen for a reason, okay? Don't take it seriously. As I've heard before for you guys, this person's just a placeholder. Don't take it seriously. Celebrate. Be balanced. And raise your standards when it comes to these possibilities, when you're ready to take a risk, leap of faith. So don't accept the same level of behaviors as you did before this situationship. Rise your standards up. Gain support here and grow from this situation from the past. And regain your confidence and look beyond immediate appearances, because it's not exactly how you see it. It may look like, it may be one way, but it's not. It's not. Have pure intentions, okay? So what I'm getting from that advice is saying that what you think was going on with the situation is not what's going on with the situation. This person actually always loved you, okay? But they just didn't see the situation for what it was because of the people around it and the manipulation that happened. So move forward, be patient, focus on grounding yourself, and know that things are going to come together. Now, you guys don't have to take my advice if you don't want to, of course. Follow your heart, listen to your intuition. We all have our own inner guru, our own inner guidance, okay? I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.